Hey everyone, welcome to the mystery case. Our scatterbrained detective lost his glasses on the beach. What happened? He's like a movie hero heading to the library to dig up some dirt, and then at 9:30, he runs into Jack's wife, Sarah, who invites him to relax at the beach. Talk about a plot twist. Then they splash around in the ocean while Sarah paints and thinks about the upcoming tennis match. Time flies when you're having fun. They return to the hotel. Poirot looks at the boy, thinking he doesn't look like he's fibbing. He turns to the injured husband but still can't get a satisfactory answer. Is this detective work or a comedy? The injured guy claims he was holed up typing away since around 9 a.m. and lazily left only by 11. To verify his claim, Poirot asked the hotel staff, who echoed the same story. However, as our detective prepared to enjoy afternoon tea, he noticed a strange detail. The staff had the shower at noon. This was right after Alina was murdered, and Poirot thought, oh, could it be a showering suspect at work? Our Poirot quickly realized that maybe the killer was washing off beach dirt. This discovery hit him feeling a bit lightheaded. He had a clear hunch. The killer must be among the guests. Poirot began interviewing them one by one, fishing out clues like a supermarket sale. First up was Sarah, whose story matched the lady of the evening's almost perfectly, painting at the beach and then directly off to the tennis court. However, he spilled a bombshell. He eavesdropped on Alina's phone call from his balcony last night. Content was a total mystery. It sounded like a silly extortion, but Sarah had no clue about the other party's identity. Could Alina's death be connected? Finally, we have Jack, who discovered the body along with the producer. Poirot remembered spotting them at the tennis court. The run-in happened around 11:15 a.m., when Jack was busy asking Poirot about Alina. Poirot kept Alina's earlier warnings in mind and didn't spill any beans. Jack looked disappointed and headed off to row with the producer. To Poirot, Jack had no motive, but still, it seemed he had some steamy connection with Alina. Talk about drama. Plus, now she's dead, and Jack is nonchalantly working out at the gym. That's just too fishy. Sadly, with no solid evidence, Poirot had to let Jack elaborate on the body discovery, and it sounded like a twisted plot. They'd barely rowed when they stumbled upon Alina on a secluded beach. Jack tried to say hi but got nada in reply. At first, they naively thought Alina was just catching some ZS. But when Jack got closer, reality hit. This beauty was lifeless. He wanted to leave the producer and call the cops, but the guy flat out refused. Jack's explanation sounded plausible, but Poirot couldn't shake a lingering doubt. Could he really be innocent? Just as Poirot was pondering, Sheila suddenly showed up with a crucial clue, potentially unveiling another layer of conspiracy. She quietly recalled seeing Alina entering a cave alone around the time of the incident. What a coincidence. It was the treasure spot the producer mentioned. As soon as they stepped into the cave, everyone caught a whiff of a familiar scent, Alina's perfume. The officers discovered a row of clear footprints, a total goldmine for mystery solving. By tracing the footprints further into the depths of the cave, they unexpectedly discovered an extremely fancy little box. Everyone inside the cave was astounded. Could this really be alien technology? Was Alina snuffed out because she witnessed something she shouldn't have, or is there more to this story? Regardless, Poirot was sure of one thing: since the box contents were intact, the mastermind would risk it all to retrieve it. Based on this theory, he pretended to cancel the island search. Poirot, ever clever. Then he waited for the prey to come to him. Meanwhile, they initially planned to confirm whether the lady of the evening actually visited to do some homework. But they were in for an unexpected twist. Turns out the priest was there too. Quite a surprise. Since Alina's murder, no one had spotted the priest, and Poirot wasn't about to miss this questioning opportunity. Surprisingly, the priest wasn't the suspect. She claimed visiting an old friend that day, with many passengers to vouch for her. As for why this cleric held a grudge against Alina, it's simple. Her lover cheated on her. Her tragic fate forced her to go up the mountain alone. But here's the kicker. Just when she was set to sneak off to the cave, the officer paused, like a light bulb going off with a key piece of info. The priest had just mentioned she had served at the town called Black, where a murder occurred 2 years prior. What's scarier is that the victim was a wealthy young woman who was strangled, and the killer has been roaming free ever since. In an instant, a chilling possibility dawned on everyone. Could these two murders be the work of the same person? Meanwhile, in the flyer hiding cave, two figures truly appeared, getting ready to sneak away. They found the exit already barricaded by police, and one panicking young guy hurriedly pulled out a gun, warning them to mind their own business. But bad things happen. Bad guys die of fright. A gunshot, then the mustachioed lieutenant appears. After that, a wave of police flooded in, arresting the two drug dealers. You can't make this stuff up. Was the lieutenant actually the local sheriff in disguise? Had been quietly tracking this drug wing for ages, and his warning to Poirot was about being cautious of these dangerous dealers. The truth is about to come out. Alright, if you enjoyed this thrilling tale, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.